Good morning, everybody. Hello, my name is Miss Jess, and I'm here today to talk to you about medication safety. But before we do that, I want to take a minute and say hello to all the schools that are joining us today. So I have my trusty list right here. Let me go through it and make sure I don't miss anybody, okay? Let's see, from Halls Elementary, we have Miss Sarah and Miss Trisha's classes. Hi guys, how are you? Can I get a hello? There we go. It's so good to see you all. And from Canal City, we have Miss Dee Dee's class. Hello everybody. It's so good to see you. And Kenya Elementary, we have Mrs. Hall's class. I'm so glad you guys could join us today. And from Lakewood Elementary, we have two classes, Miss Ashley's class and Mrs. Hudson's class. We are so glad that you could join us today. And from Malden, we have Mrs. Paul's class. Hi, boys and girls. It's so good to see you. And lastly, we have Marmette Elementary joining us. And this is Mrs. Jones' class. So good to see you guys. Welcome, and let's go ahead and get started talking about something very important. Does everybody have their listening ears on? Good. All right, so we're going to talk about medication safety today. And your teacher's probably introduced you to a friend of mine that's going to be stopping in here shortly. Yeah? Great. Well, if your teacher didn't get a chance to talk to you about medication and our friend Rex here, don't worry, guys. We are going to talk a lot about it, okay? So with that being said, we have 5 activity pages that we are going to talk about, and I'm just going to show you what they look like really fast, okay? Right, here we go. There's 5 of these pages, all right? And each page has a page number at the bottom, and we're going to talk about them all as we go through the program, all right? But before we get to our pages or we get to Rex, I want to see how many people know what a prescription is. If you know, wave your hands at me. Oh, I see a couple of you out there. Well, a prescription is a special medicine that we take when we're really sick or if we need to stay healthy. It's a medicine that is only for you and you only. You have to go to a doctor to get a prescription, and you pick it up at the pharmacy. And we're going to talk a little bit more about a pharmacy in just a moment. But remember, a prescription is a medicine that is made just for you. Can you guys say prescription? Yeah, it's a tough word, isn't it? Let me hear you say it one more time. Prescription. Good job, everybody. All right, let's go ahead and pull up our first activity page. And we're actually going to have it pop up on the screen here. And you'll notice at the bottom it says page 1. Remember, we have 5 pages. So use those page numbers at the bottom to follow along with me, okay? Great. The first page we have here is called Cap Rex. There's something weird going on here, isn't it? Yeah. We see Rex, which is a prescription bottle, just like the one I have here. And we see that Rex is getting a hand pushed down on his head. You know what that hand is doing? Yes, it's putting the cap on Rex. Now, boys and girls, is that a big hand or a little hand? Yes, it's a big hand. That means it's an adult size hand. Yeah, we only want adults to handle medicine. And if you need to take medicine, then you should have a trusted adult give it to you. Can anybody think of an example of a trusted adult? I heard parents, Good job. Guardians, maybe you have a foster parent. Grandparents, you guys are doing great. Teachers, these are great examples. Yes, of trusted adults. So just remember, boys and girls, only adults handle the medication, okay? So back to our picture here. We see Rex, and he is getting his cap put on. The cap is just the lid that holds the medicine in the prescription bottle. Yes, what would happen if the cap fell off the bottle? Good job. Yes, the medicine could fall out of the bottle. And if it falls out of the bottle, then it would spill. And we wouldn't have enough medicine to make us better. Or somebody like a little brother or sister or a pet could get into the medicine and get really sick. And we don't want that to happen. So we need to make sure that Rex's cap is always on his head. Can you guys do this? Good job. So let's do this together, and we'll say cap him on the count of 3, okay? Great. All right, 1, 2, 3. Cap him. That was a great job, boys and girls. All right, I have a second very important thing that I want to talk to you about, and we're going to pull up our page 2. We just did page 1, now we're on page 2. Does anybody see the 2 at the bottom of the page? Good, then you're right where you need to be. And if you guys don't have the pages in front of you, that's okay. Just follow it here on the screen with me, okay? Great. All right, so this page is titled No Rex. Sounds kind of funny, right? Well, let's talk about a couple things that we see on our prescription bottle, okay? One of them is the label. See the white label? And you can see it here as well on the prescription bottle in the drawing. That label tells us who the medication belongs to. So we look at the label to see if it has our name on it. That's how we know Rex is for us. If it doesn't have your name on the bottle, then it's not for you. All right, so let's look at our picture a little closer. All right, over on the far side, you see a gentleman, right? And it looks like he has a coat on, right? Yeah. That means he's a pharmacist. That's a special doctor that provides you your prescription medicine. You have to go to the pharmacy, remember, to pick up your medicine, and the pharmacist is the one that gives it to you. He knows all about the medicine, so if you or your parents or guardians have questions about your medicine, you ask the pharmacist, because they are very smart, especially when it comes to medicine. So we have the pharmacist, and we have Rex there in the middle, and we also have a young lady there with her guardian. And it looks like they're picking up their medicine from the pharmacy, doesn't it? It's always important to remember, you only take medicine that has your name on it. So we want to know him, know Rex. Remember that label? It's like a shirt. So if the label has your name on it, then it's for you. But if the label doesn't have your name on it, it's not for you. So can you guys do this with me? Know him. Good job. Let's do it together on the count of 3. I want to see if I can hear you guys through my camera, okay? Great. 1, 2, 3. Know him. Whoa. You guys did really well with that one. Great job. Let's go ahead and talk about our third important thing for the day. And we'll go ahead up and pull up our page 3. You see the 3 at the bottom of the page? Everybody with me? Good job. This one is called Throw Rex. All right? And here again we see Rex and a hand. Now remind me, boys and girls, is that a big hand or a little hand? Yeah, it's a big hand. That means, again, only a trusted adult handles Rex. All right? And here we're looking at Rex's label. Remember, the label has lots of important information for us. And it tells us that Rex is old, or a big word that we like to use, expired. Can you guys say expired? Good job, everybody. Yeah, expired just means it's old. Now you guys can go home and tell your parents and guardians that you learned a really big word today. They'll be so proud. So here we're looking at Rex's date on his label. And if Rex is old or expired, we want to throw him away. Yeah. Can you guys do this with me? Okay, we're going to say throw him together on the count of 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Throw him. Good job, everybody. Let me ask you this question. If you found a chicken nugget under your seat in your car, would you eat that? No, because if you eat a really old chicken nugget, it might make you sick. Well, medicine's the same way. We don't want to take medicine that is old or expired, so we need to make sure that we have our trusted adult throw him away. Great. Let's go ahead and do the 3 main things that we talked about today, okay? Let's do cap him, know him, and throw him together on the count of 3. Okay, boys and girls? Will you do that with me? Great. All right. 1, 2, 3. Cap him, know him, throw him. Very good, everybody. Now, I think we're going to have a little visitor also.
Well, hey, Miss Jess.
Rex, I'm so glad that you could find us and join us today.
Of course. You can't escape me.
Now, Rex, I wasn't trying to escape you, but I do prefer that you stay locked in the medicine cabinet.
But I want to entertain these kids.
Rex, you're not made to be entertaining. You're made just to help us if we're sick or we need to stay healthy.
But look how gorgeous I am.
Rex, looks have nothing to do with it. You have a purpose and you help people when they need it, and that's it.
No, I disagree. I'm so pretty.
Well, Rex, there's some very pretty boys and girls watching us here today. Is there something that you wanted to tell them?
Well, I kind of heard a little bit of what you talked about. I think I want you to talk to me about it so I can prove you wrong.
Now, Rex, why do you have to try to prove me wrong? You know
Because
that
I'm smart.
Rex, you know that I'm always right.
Yeah, but you don't have my education degrees.
Okay, Rex. Let me tell you about the first thing that we talked about with these boys and girls today. And that has to do with your cap.
My wonderful and beautiful cap?
That's right.
The one that
Rex.
if you take it off, you see my beautiful long hair that needs to be washed.
No, Rex, you do not have beautiful long hair underneath that cap.
How do you know? You haven't taken my cap off.
I only take your cap off, Rex, when I have to take your medicine, and then I put your cap back on.
No, but then I don't get to wash my hair. See, I need to wash my hair.
No, Rex. There's no hair to wash, and we have to keep that cap on so that your medicine stays in your bottle.
All right, whatever.
We don't want the medicine to fall out, do we, boys and girls? So we always want to make sure that we have a trusted adult to cap him when we're not using it. You want to do that with me? And you can show Rex how we cap him too. On the count of 3, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Cap him.
Very good. I'm very impressed.
Aren't they very smart, Rex? They picked that up like that.
Yes.
So there's the second thing we talked about today too, Rex, and that is knowing our medicine.
Yeah, yeah. I think on my beautiful label it says Natalie.
No, Rex, it does not say Natalie. That actually spells R-E-X, and that spells Rex.
So. Once again, I hate to say it, but I don't think you know how to spell because it spells M-A-S-O-N. Mason!
No, Rex, that says Rex. And these boys and girls know that if their name is not on your label, then they don't take you.
Once again, my beautiful label.
Well, there is a lot of good information on that label, Rex, and your name is one of them. So there's some other things that we have our names on that is also helpful. Like, this is my toothbrush. Would you want to use?
It really doesn't smell like you used it.
Rex, that's not nice.
I mean, you got coffee breath.
Well, Rex, maybe I could go use my toothbrush when I'm done here, but would you want to use my toothbrush?
You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friends.
No, Rex. My toothbrush is just for me, so you wouldn't use it. Would you wear my underwear, Rex?
That's a weird question to ask.
And it's really gross. We don't share underwear, just like we don't share medications. They're pretty smart, aren't they, Rex?
Absolutely they are.
So, we know him, right, boys and girls? We always check to see if it's our name on the label, and if it's not, then it's not for us. So let's do know him together on the count of 3, okay? Great. 1, 2, 3. Know him. Good job, everybody.
Very good.
They're so smart, Rex.
Absolutely they are.
So let's get back to that label, and there's one more thing that I want to talk about that they might see on your label.
I'm going to stop you right there. I know what you're about to say. We're going to talk about throwing me a party.
No, Rex. No. We are not throwing you a party.
Yeah.
We are going to look at that date there to see what it says. Can you tell me what that date says right there, Rex?
This one right here?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep. What's that say, Rex?
2018?
Are you kidding me? Rex, 2018 was 2 years ago. You are really
old. I lost track.
You are so old, Rex. We need to throw you away.
I still like the idea about throwing me a party.
No, we are not throwing parties. When you are old or expired, these boys and girls know that they need to have a trusted adult throw you away.
But see, you keep saying old. Well, at least I didn't go to school on a dinosaur.
Rex, that is not nice. I did not ride to school on a dinosaur.
I'm 100% sure it was a T-Rex.
No, Rex. I did not ride a T-Rex to school. I am not that old. But there's a difference between me being old and you being old. When I am old, we don't throw me away. But when you're old,
we throw me a party.
It's time to say goodbye and throw you away. These boys and girls know not to keep medicine around if it's old, expired, or not being used. Can you guys wave your hands if you agree with me? See, Rex, there are some smart boys and girls out there.
Yeah.
So, boys and girls, let's show Rex how we throw him on the count of 3, okay? Great. 1, 2, 3. Throw him. See, Rex? These are some smart kids, and you can't trick them.
You know what? I see that. Why don't we do all 3 things again, so that way we can stall for more time and I can entertain people.
Boys and girls, do you want to do cap him, know him? Oh, I did it wrong. Cap him, know him, and throw him. Then we could tell Rex goodbye, okay? Great. On the count of 3, let's do cap him, know him, and throw him together, okay? 1, 2, 3. Cap him, know him, and throw him. And goodbye, Rex.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted anymore. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, Rex. am so glad you guys were here to help me talk to Rex and remember what we learned about today. So there's there's 2 more pages I want to talk about. The 4th one, and we'll go ahead and put it up on the screen. And you'll see the number 4 at the bottom. Everybody there with me? If you're not, just look at the screen with me for just a moment, okay? So here we see Rex, and he is in a circle with a line through it. That lets us know that we don't mess with Rex. We don't keep Rex around. That's just a warning sign to let us know not to touch something, okay? So remember, we don't keep Rex around, just like the 4th page says, when we're not using him or he's old or expired. All right, let's go ahead and pull up our 5th page. This one is called Rex Checklist, and it's really just to help me make sure that I've covered all the important points today. So let's get through them and make sure we got it covered. Great. At the top, we see cap Rex again. Can you guys show me your cap him? Good job, boys and girls. That was great. Remember, we always want to make sure the cap is on Rex, and if the cap is off, tell your trusted adult. Good job. Check that one off. The second one here is to know Rex, right? We always want to check that label to make sure that our name is on it. We never take somebody else's medicine. Can you guys do know him with me one more time? Great. Let's count to 3 and we'll do it together. 1, 2, 3. Know him. Good job, everybody. And the 3rd thing we talked about is throwing Rex away when he's old or expired, which also brings us to our 4th thing, which is don't keep Rex around. If we're not using our medicine, or if it's old or expired, we have a trusted adult to throw that medicine away. All right, everybody, let's give ourselves a hand. Great job, boys and girls. I'm so proud of you today, and I appreciate your help with talking with Rex. So until next time, I hope you all have a spectacular day, and don't forget about your activity sheets that your teacher will share with you later. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.